Ramsay being exposed for having a dog in his restaurant, literally weeing on the floor. We have the honor, nay, the blessing to live in the same timeline where Gordon Ramsay, the same man who would have an absolute meltdown if that were to happen on one of his shows, who's exposing this is called Giselle Cade. It is hands down due to racism that the staff decided to side with a white woman allowing her dog to piss on the floor in a restaurant. Giselle had more grace than I would have, because I wouldn't have paid that bill. I would have been walking out that door. You can find me in the post. Not only that, but Giselle is doing hands down boots on the ground journalism by exposing them with their own policies when it says on their website that it is in fact not allowed to have dogs in the restaurant. The literal health code violations that Gordon Ramsay will tell you about himself on his shows. She has the straight up audacity to tell this woman that it's no different from her baby pooping. I'm sorry, there's a bathroom where you go and change the child. There's a hole outside for your dog to be in.
This woman went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant in London, and across from her, while she was eating, was a little dog on a puppy pad, ready to relieve himself in the middle of the restaurant. Not outside, not on the patio area, no, in the middle of the restaurant dining area. And when she complained to staff because this is unsanitary to have an animal relieving himself in the middle of a restaurant, they did nothing about it. They treated it as if this was normal. Now, after she made her videos about her experience, everyone was in her comments just waiting for Gordon Ramsay to come in with a response to this, because this is unacceptable even to his standards, right? Well, he did make a response and then deleted it within an hour. Here it is.
Hey, Gemini, can this dog come to Street Pizza tomorrow night, please, for supper? Bruno? Tilly, what do you think?
And then the caption for that video read, maybe his next enterprise should be doggy diapers. Now, before the video was deleted, there were definitely commenters within his comment section talking about how disappointed they were in his response. Because if this was a restaurant that he had visited on like Kitchen Nightmares, he would have torn them to shreds for it, right? Like, this cannot be the Gordon Ramsay standard to have animals relieving themselves within his dining room. But he did delete the response, so maybe we are awaiting a new one? I don't know. What do you guys think about the situation?
I don't know what's wrong with some of the guys. They think by being racist, you've made it in life. Recently, there's a black woman. She was a restaurant, Gordon Ramsay restaurant, where they allow pets to eat in the restaurant. The pet come with a owner and sit in the restaurant and eat food, whatever the pet wants. That's not the case, but this is crazy. So the pet came. It was near a black woman. So the pet was trying to ease. They decided to leave it. So the black woman complained. But they said no. Even the pet, they have a freedom. It is okay for the pet to ease in the restaurant. So when she complained, this is how they reacted. They reacted so bad, and she was an iron lady, so she had to go after them, and this clip goes viral. Remember, the one who came with a pet, she's a white woman. The one who came with a pet, she's a white woman. So they didn't want to listen to the black woman. So now, a lot of black people are boycotting Gordon restaurant.
Gordon Ramsay is getting dragged, and rightfully so, as he should. He's going to feel that effect soon. But what really astonishes me is that Gordon Ramsay, you have two shows that are currently running with two very high profile Black women chefs. Chef Arrington on Next Level Chef, who is a beast, and Chef Tiffany on Master Chef Countries, who is also a beast in her own right. And I just want you to be very, very clear. I'm only watching those seasons for those two black women. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'm only watching for them. But I hope they find their own platforms very soon. Okay? Bye.
Y'all throw Gordon Ramsay all up and down my FYP are videos of the woman who, the black woman, who was in a Gordon Ramsay restaurant when she witnessed a dog using a pee pad in the restaurant. He didn't actually use the pee pad, but she laid it out on the ground like he was about to. And everybody was in the comments like, oh, wait until Gordon Ramsay sees this. Oh, y'all was fooled by Gordon Ramsay? Damn. I really do hate to see black people be disappointed. Right. First of all, I get Gordon Ramsay and Piers Morgan confused all the fucking time. So when people were saying, oh, Gordon Ramsay, he's gonna hate this, I was envisioning Piers Morgan, right? But like silence would have been better than what the fuck ever Gordon Ramsay did. Why are we surprised by white people co-signing nastiness? I've watched white people let their dogs shit in the middle of the sidewalk with my own two eyes. Just recently, a woman let her dog shit in the middle of the sidewalk. And I stood right across the street. And she said, oh, I gotta go get a bag. I'll be right back. That bitch ain't come back. The nastiness is socialized, right? White people they genuinely think that they are clean and pure by way of the color of their skin. So anything that they might do that is contrary to that is trivial. It's neither here nor there. And that's why they feel comfortable enough to do things like lay out pee pads in the middle of restaurants to let their dogs relieve themselves. And you thought Gordon Ramsay was gonna
And that guy never ended. This story is still developing. Even the owner posted it. It was like mocking a black woman.
So apparently, Ramsay has uploaded a video in which he is making fun of and mocking the situation that happened at his London restaurant on Friday.
Now, hey, Gemini, can this dog come to Street Pizza tomorrow night, please, for supper? Bruno? Tilly, what do you think?
To stitch my TikTok video with a dog laughing about it is beyond appalling. I will never go to another Gordon Ramsay restaurant as long as I live, and I will not recommend it to anybody else either. I want to again reiterate that their restaurant states that dogs are only allowed outside. I was sitting with my newborn baby inside the restaurant. So why was I seated next to a dog and a wee-wee pad? I don't want to sit next to a wee-wee pad. I don't want to sit next to a wee-wee pad when I'm having a dinner. And I most definitely don't want to sit next to a wee-wee pad when I'm with my newborn son while having dinner.
Read that it was dog-friendly dining room, and as much as we like dogs, I don't want a dog in where I'm eating.
I agree. I think that's disgusting.
You know, in African society or in the it's not that we love pet, but we don't carry pet like how other groups are carrying them. So this is so bad. Why would you allow the pet to eat in the restaurant? Imagine people eating and the pet just this is too bad. This is so bad. Anyway, I heard that they are closing the restaurant black people are boycotting the restaurant. Let us hear what other reporters and content creators saying about this topic.
Okay, so my thing is acting up, so I have to do a talk over or voice over what I've already recorded. But so I don't think that it's like a black white issue like how you're saying it. I don't think that Gordon Ramsay's racist at all. I think it's more so like a black white issue, like culturally we're different about our pets. Like it's understood that our pets are we tell them you're a black dog. You're growing up in a black household. So like you're not allowed in the kitchen, like you're not allowed in certain areas. Whereas white people are different with their pets. Like they will feed their pets off of their own spoon. They will let the pets, some of them. Because I have some white friends that like, boo, don't do that. Don't do me because I don't play that. But there are some that are like, they let them in the kitchen. They let them on the countertops. They let them, at the table. Like they're just like their kid. They're going to do all the things. They'll bathe with them. We're just different when it comes to our pet. Like I even saw this show and the question was, if the dog fell in the ice pond, like, would you go jump in after it? And like all the white people were like, oh my God, yes, of course. Like, you gotta go save the dog. And the black people were like, baby, I'm gonna have to buy another dog. So I just think we view our pets differently. They are very, very, very attached to their animals. So again, I don't think it's like a black white thing as far as like he's treating her like that because she's black. I just think I really can't call it. I don't know why he responded like that because I'm just shocked. But I think it's more so like white people view their pets different.
Or they don't care about black people?
Yes, they did charge us. They charged us the full 15% service charge. That's kind of like where I drew the line, where I was just like, okay, this is too much. Like the service charge was a bit much. And at that point, you're laughing at me. So he did, after fighting with him and going back and forth, remove the service charge, but we did end up paying for the bill at full 100%. Schmidt was there. Management did nothing. I didn't even know who the manager was until the end when I was getting ready to leave. The entire time he was looking, I thought he was a normal employee just working there. Come to find out, this was the manager. This is unacceptable. It's not acceptable in London. It's not acceptable anywhere in the world. It's robbery. Gordon Ramsay is known for running his restaurants and his kitchens a certain way, and that was not there that night. If it can pee, it's not for me.
Or maybe they don't want black people to eat in their restaurant.
These restaurants would rather be more accommodating to a dog than to a black person. These restaurants don't want black people eating at them. This whole Gordon Ramsay restaurant debacle where the dog is shitting in the restaurant, as someone who used to work in restaurants, that's like a health code violation. You can't have a dog shitting in a restaurant. And it's not a service dog because service dogs are trained not to shit in restaurants. And I'm not looking too deep into this because I just saw another video of a black woman who was told by a restaurant that she couldn't film in the restaurant, but then subsequently saw a video of this white couple filming in that same restaurant. These restaurants don't want black people in there. Like I said, they'd rather be more accommodating to animals and let animals piss and shit and do whatever the fuck they want in their restaurant than be accommodating and be welcoming to black people. And that's what it is. And it's very telling based on Gordon Ramsay's response and their response video that he quickly deleted. No, don't delete the video. Stand on business. Stand on what you really gotta say. That's the one thing I hate when people sit here and make a video and then like hurry up and delete it because they're getting backlash. No, like stand on what you finna say. And since it's Gordon Ramsay, nothing's going to happen because of his name, because of his power, because of his money, because of his influence, even though he is dead ass wrong. The health department's not going to get involved, even though they should. No one's going to do anything, and he's just going to live his merry life. But yeah, like, we need to stop eating at his restaurants here. And I believe, my theory is his food's actually not really that good.
This one is saying Gordon Ramsay wouldn't have reacted that way if that lady wasn't black. So there's a way they take other groups, and there is a way they take this group. This is not fair. I think we are brothers and sisters. We should respect one another.
Gordon Ramsay is dead wrong. Now, I had no plans to go visit his restaurant, but if I didn't have plans, they would be canceled. They would be canceled, okay? If y'all haven't seen, this woman went to his restaurant, mind you, very nice restaurant, and she's sitting inside, not even outdoor seating, and they are putting out puppy pads for this lady who has her dog, and they're like trying to get the dog to go on the puppy pad. Why not? If you're going to be a facility that allows pets, and you're a responsible pet owner, why would you not? If you feel like your pet has to use the bathroom, you go take it outside. Take the dog for a walk. And if your dog is not potty trained, you don't need to be taking it to restaurants. Why the hell would I want to eat food while smelling piss and dookie? Please be serious. And she posted about her experience, and people are acting like she's tripping and she's dragging it. And Gordon Ramsay even went on to make a video trolling her, basically showing his dog in a doggy diaper, saying, I should start a business with doggy diapers. Dude, Gordon Ramsay, please be serious. Because if you were, going to somebody's restaurant and you're like helping them do the little restaurant rehab, whatever the show was called, you would be cursing them out if they were letting dogs piss and dookie inside the restaurant where people eat. Not even on an outdoor patio. And they did not accommodate this lady at all. I would be pissed. I would not want to pay for my food. Like, y'all are disgusting. This place is unfreaking sanitary. I remember here in Miami, I went to this very, very nice steakhouse out on Miami Beach. Our bill was literally over $400. It was called Smith and Walensky or something like that. And we were sitting on the outdoor patio, and there was a stray cat that kept coming up. Now, you're outside. You can't help a stray cat coming up. You could just shoo them away. Why did the freaking staff come bring out the cat some food on a freaking plate? Mind you, this is you're paying $200 for a steak, and you're going to serve a cat that literally looks like it has parvo and it has blisters all over his body, a plate that people eat on, not even a to-go plate, like an actual plate. Oh, best believe I got a discount. So I don't think this lady is wrong at all, because we got a discount on our food, because that's unacceptable. If y'all let y'all pets dookie and piss all in y'all kitchen and lick all on y'all plates, that's fine. Do that at your house. But in a restaurant, an establishment where I'm paying my hard-earned money, no, I don't want to eat off a plate that a random cat ate off of. I don't want to be eating my food while a dog is pissing next to me inside. And then Gordon Ramsay, you make a joke out of it. And it's because the lady was black. That's why you dismissed her concerns, when that shit is disgusting.
I don't know why anybody would be on this app acting like y'all do not understand the reason why Chef Ramsay reacted the way he did when that lady complained about eating at his restaurant and having a dog poop and wee-wee next to her while she ate. We all know the reasons why. Don't brush over it, because we all know what it is. If it was anybody else who complained to him, he would be in there having his staff run around like chickens with their heads cut off, cleaning and sanitizing so that he can prove to the people that made the complaint that this ain't that type of restaurant. Please come back. The slap in the face was him inviting the lady and the dog back to have dinner, a private dinner or whatever with him. And we all know the reason why. It has nothing to do with that damn dog. It has something to do with that woman's skin color. Let's not brush over it. We've been telling y'all for years and years and years what it was. Y'all thought we was just complaining and can't get over race and all the rest of this mess. It ain't us that can't get over it. It's the other side. And this is something that we experience every single day. It does not matter what situation, what industry, what job, doesn't matter. But we deal with it constantly. And now y'all see. He would have never invited that woman back if the tables were flipped. I guarantee you.
The Gordon Ramsay team violated their own policy. If you go to GordonRamsayRestaurants.com, you will see that it says any size dogs are allowed at the Battersea restaurant in London. But what you will also see is that it says outdoors only. This is their policy on their website. And in that video, you can clearly see that the dog was inside of the restaurant. At no time did management ask the patron to leave. At no time did I see management or any member of the team sanitize or clean that area where the wee-wee pad was. That it clearly states that dogs are only allowed outside. So they violated their own policy. I want to end this video by saying we did not ask for a discount. We did ask to have the service charge of 15% removed from our bill, to which they did after some back and forth. Nobody at any time apologized for our experience. I have not heard from Gordon Ramsay or his team. While I was there, nobody cleaned or sanitized the area. At no time did I see anybody address the dog owner, or did I see any repercussions for the events that took place.
The reason Gordon Ramsay made fun of the woman who reported the incident with the dog at his restaurant was because he did not see her as a real customer. Gordon Ramsay is a world-class chef who made part of his career teaching people how to operate and keep restaurants sanitary. So the fact that he made a choice to simply dismiss this woman's complaint about such a critical issue speaks volume about what he considers to be value, especially when it comes to his customers. He wanted to signal to the people whom he considers his real customers that it was still okay for them to come in. If this complaint came from anyone that was remotely famous, they would be on top of it immediately. In fact, it would be a public apology. It would even be them reaching out to that person privately. So Gordon Ramsay knows exactly what to do in this situation. He just chose to act the way he did just because he felt like it would just disappear because of who was reporting. This was a very big deal. And I think it's because of who was bringing on the complaint that he thought maybe if he made fun of it and dismissed it, it would go away and no one would care.
I used to be a big fan of Gordon Ramsay, like a really big fan. And even still, I watch like the old like Hell's Kitchen and Hotel Hell. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. But you know, this whole situation with the black lady complaining with the dog and all of that, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because those are the same people who left to come here to do what they did to us. Are we really surprised?
I feel like all black women at some point have to do and tap into our peaceful journey, and whatever that might be for you, find therapy, yoga, Pilates. I don't know if Pilates do it for people, whatever it is, sound baths, whatever it is, massages, spas, walks in the parks, all of that kind of shit. We gotta tap into that, man, and heal ourselves, because we be dealing with a lot of shit.
Always don't forget to subscribe. We have all the updates, all the news all over the world. Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.